since I pretty much have nothing else going on today, let me tell you about a dream I had last night. Now, as I've talked about many times before, my dreams can get a little strange. They can get a little weird, extremely vivid dreams. I don't know why that is. They've just always been that way since I was little, and they continue to be. And last night's was pretty extreme. Now, I don't know if this was because of a movie I saw or a trailer I saw, because it reminds me a lot of a movie, but I can't think of what movie it would be. But basically last night, I dreamed the plot of a movie that I think exists, but it might not exist, but it should exist. Because I don't know how else I would have thought of it. I mean, sure, sometimes people just come up with original ideas, but I don't think this was this sort of thing. I think I must have seen a trailer for this, or like it's a conglomeration of movies I've seen before, but it was pretty weird. Basically, more or less, the dream went something like, well, how do I best describe this? It went something like this. So there I am, living my life, doing my thing. I'm in like this 2-story house with like a bunch of friends, which already is a stretch, but I'm having some sort of get-together or party. And on the door knocks this woman who apparently was a girlfriend of my past. I've never seen any of these people before, by the way. It's not like familiar faces or anything. It's just, I don't know who they are. But she knocks on the door, I answer it. I'm like, oh, it's you, past girlfriend, not cool. And she's like, I'm here to murder you. I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna murder all of you. That's when it gets a little interesting. So she's gonna murder all of us, which, I'm not a huge fan of because I don't like being murdered for the most part. But she's like, here's how it's gonna work. I've set up all of these devices, basically, these hodgepodge murder weapons. Each of them have a different value of sorts. And basically it's like this sort of game, and whoever has the most points at the end wins. And you get points by like killing people and the way you kill people and like these different devices that you use. And so people are basically forced to kill each other, and it's kind of similar to Battle Royale or the Hunger Games, I guess, sort of, but there's a point system involved, and it all takes place in a house. It was pretty intense. A lot of murders going on. I probably shouldn't be the kind of dreams a normal person should be having. I don't think normal people should dream about murder or cannibalism. I mean, I don't want to do those things, to be very clear, although Freud probably thinks that's, I don't know, something to do with something. Yeah, I don't know why I keep having these kind of dreams. Not even watching like a lot of scary movies, it just, it keeps happening, which is, it's a bit concerning. I mean, certainly not concerning enough to actually do anything about it. Like, I'm not gonna do anything beyond what I already do. I'm not gonna go see some psychoanalyst and tell him about all my dreams. I don't think that's gonna help very much. But it is important to note that I am concerned. I am not doing anything, and I will continue to not do anything, but it is weird. So despite what is clearly a budgeting and albeit terrifying, concerning psychological issue that's, probably going to lead to something nefarious, I'm just going to ignore it for the time being and go to Best Buy instead. Now, why I'm going to Best Buy, other than the fact that apparently I love to spend money now and buy things that I probably don't need, is because I'm going to buy something I probably don't need. I'm going to get a mouse. Because I have, my parents gave me a keyboard for Christmas, or my birthday, whatever. And it's really nice, but without a mouse, it's kind of, sort of useless. It's not useless, it's just like, it's kind of like a thing where you have to have both. So I'm gonna get the mouse, and then I'll be set, probably. Got a mouse that I think will work. Maybe, I know it's Microsoft, but it's just Bluetooth. I think it should work fine. Probably. I hope. We'll see. So the mouse actually ended up working. I didn't think it would because for some reason a lot of Microsoft mouses don't work with MacBook Pros for some reason. Something to do with, I don't know, proprietorship or the fact that Apple and Microsoft are kind of the worst and owned by, you know, mostly terrible people. I mean, I'm sure the people that work there are fine, but like, you know, top level kind of not great, but it works. So, you know, what am I to complain about? So now that my computer mouse thing is working, I have to go over to my mom's, which is why I'm dressed like this, because I'm going to mow the lawn. Because again, I'm a good son. And that's what good sons do. They do things for their parents because it's the right thing to do, I guess.